Okay. Tell me about this mysterious patient of yours.
Okay. Now, she was brought in as a Jane Doe. No ID, nothing to let us know who she was. The paramedics found her downtown in the street bleeding. In fact, they thought that she was dead at first. In a couple more minutes, she certainly would have been.
Oh. The downtown area is pretty rough, and it's getting worse. She's probably homeless, looking for a place to sleep, and somebody attacked her. It's a sad story, but unfortunately, it's not a new one.
No, but Mike, that is what's so strange about this. This woman is not exactly a bad lady.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, her clothing was covered in blood, but it was very expensive clothing, and her hair was done, and her makeup, and she had manicured fingernails. I mean, this Jane Doe is not a street woman.
Well, that is strange. Is she gonna make it?
Well, she had multiple stab wounds in her chest and her abdomen. 2 of them, at least, were life-threatening. And she was bleeding heavily into her peritoneal cavity. I went in, and I sectioned her out, and I sewed up her lacerations. But I don't know. She gave me a couple of really bad moments there in the OR. I really thought I was going to lose her.
Well, it sounds to me like you did everything that you could. Now it all depends on how she does in post-op.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mike, you get feelings off of people even when they're unconscious. I feel like this woman is a fighter. I think she'll come through.
Well, that's important. That'll make the difference every time.
Yeah, I thought she's going to make it, but that's not it. There's just something very strange about all of this. Would you have a look at her? Maybe you'll help me figure this out.
Sure. How's about right now?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Come on.
Dr. Horton, your patient is spiking a fever, 103.
Oops. Well, I'm gonna have to see your patient later, okay? Bye.
Bye.
This place is crazy.
Yeah. Hi. How's she doing?
Oh, not too bad. Her hemoglobin's okay. BP's stable. She's pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. I just wish we knew who she was. Well, keep me posted. I want to know immediately if there's any changes.
Will do.
Okay. Mike.
Hey.
Oh, I'm so glad I ran into you.
It's always a pleasure to be run into, especially by you. This place has been crazy, man. I've been swamped since I got here today.
Oh, I know, but listen, have you got a moment? I want you to see that patient I was telling you about.
Sure, let's go. How's she doing?
Well, considering that she was just stabbed a few hours ago, not bad. Mike, you just have to look at her to know that she's not a street person. I don't know, I just feel like she has family out there. There's people worrying about her, and I want them to get into contact with her, but I don't even know where to start.
That's why you've engaged the services of Dr. Mike Sherlock Holmes at your service.
Sherlock?
Mm-hmm.
Is Sherlock your middle name? You never told me Sherlock was your middle name.
Yeah, well, I'm a man of many hidden talents, baby.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
Dr. Mike Horton to recovery stat. Mike Horton to recovery.
Well, baby, it looks like your Jane Doe's gonna have to wait.
Okay.
Hi. How's it going?
I'm glad you stopped. It looks like she's just regaining consciousness.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, it's not really your medical opinion I want, though. I want that, too. It's just that I want you to help me figure this woman out.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
She seems to be conscious now.
Oh, thank you, Richard. You can go.
Diana? Diana.
She'll slip back into it. There's nothing we can do now except let things take their course. We'll know in a few hours if she's going to make it or not. Mike, do you know this person?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I knew she wasn't any ordinary Jane Doe.
No, she isn't.
Well, how do you know her?
Dr. Jacobs, they need you in OR stat.
Thank you. I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Diana? How could this happen? Man, who did this to you?
Come on, Diana. You're just gonna have to fight a little bit harder. You're always good at that. You always did know how to fight. So don't you quit now. Hey.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I was coming to check on my patient, and what are you doing here?
I was checking on your patient.
Oh.
Say, who do I talk to about this surgery schedule that I've been on for the last few days?
Oh, well, don't look at me. I've been in and out of surgery so often since Monday that I don't even have time to make schedules anymore. Anyway, I don't think I can engender a lot of respect. The very voice of authority has laryngitis.
Well, I'm willing to risk contagions.
Oh?
I missed you.
How is she?
Still the same.
Yeah. Well, one of the nurses was telling me that you'd come in to sit with her several times.
Yeah. I'm worried about her.
Yeah. Well, I could tell that when I walked in. Look, Mike, you still haven't told me. How do you know her?
Hi. Sorry.
Hi, it's okay. So, how do you know her?
Her name is Diana Colville. We went to college together.
Oh.
She was a journalism major, but we were in the same dorm, had a lot of the same friends. We used to go on these crazy ski trips together. Man, she was so smart. She could talk about just about anything. And she could argue about anything. She was so funny. I mean, she had this uncanny ability to make everything seem like it was a lot of fun.
So I guess you know her pretty well then, huh?
Oh, we never dated. It wasn't that kind of relationship.
So, what do you think happened to her?
Well, with Diana, God only knows. She probably stuck her nose in the wrong story, asked too many questions of the wrong person. She never knew when to quit. We used to tell her to her face that she was going to lead the fullest life. She was going to be the first to die. What do you think?
Well, I've heard stronger.
Wait, you think we should change her meds?
No, Mike, it's not called for. It's just going to take a little time.
You think she's gonna make it, don't you?
Well, I really think that's up to her right now. Listen, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take us off of this schedule. We need to see a little daylight, you and me. What do you think? Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel funny leaving her here about it.
Oh, Mike, she's not even going to know that you're here. Come on. I even know what we can do.
What?
You'll see. Come on.
Okay. I mean, she looks so all alone.
Oh, Mike. Okay. Do you want me to have a nurse assigned to her?
I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, I want.
Okay, you got it.
Right,
Let's go. Oh, Jane, what are you doing?